Hello guys, right, and girls, look at the way this EURNZD has moved today. Hit that R1 as I said it probably would do, and we're just approaching a H4 low now. Tests and retests, guys, remember. And oops, sorry, that's H1, H4. This thing here, remember, over on the left hand side, we're more interested in what's going on the left hand side of the chart to see what might happen on the right hand side of the chart. Clear supply and demand area, sideways motion here, so likelihood of some sort of movement. We've hit and passed the average daily range for 4 days, so I need to change that to 5. This would be a clear contender eventually for an end of day reversal, but this isn't a recommendation to trade, guys, but keep an eye on that. And then when you get a decent histo alert reversal, or a reversal on the candles, or preferably both, to be honest with you, but you can start looking when the histo starts to run out of steam, changes colour, in other words, something like this here. Make sure you're well outside of the daily range, you know, I mean sensibly 250, maybe even 300 in the moves that this thing's been making, and then consider potentially shorting it. But you know, this was all led by that weekly massive candle, and as I say, when you hit support or break a level of support and resistance, it's very likely to give you a decent signal to the opposite side. So you know, that's the strategy, guys. I've just knocked a support on there and there, because what do we know? As I've just said, support when broken often gets tested as resistance. So when we look at that on the lower time frame charts, we can clearly see what's going on here. We've also got now new ones here, so it's not going to go through those straight away, as it were, in a straight line, so be aware of those. The most recent support to the left hand side is what often gets tested as resistance on the right hand side. So H1, we've busted through this lot here, as you can see, but this is a much stronger support level because you've got a trend created out of it rather than just a pullback, if that makes any sense. So again, nothing suggests that price goes in a straight line, potential pullbacks and then continuation. So watch what happens. The histo is proving to be a priceless little piece of kit, and you know, you can, I wouldn't suggest trading anything less than a 30-minute or an hourly reversal, but you can start to see how price pulls back by just watching and observing and learning what price does. You know, we've got a perfect opportunity now to see what happens when this 5 minute is potentially closed below, pull back to test old support as resistance, and then potentially come down and test the next time frame, which is way down here and happens to be where the R1 is, so you could watch that as well, and keep doing it as price does its stuff. There and there, that's the M30, and that's how I learned this stuff, guys, by watching and screen time. So thank you for watching, have a great day.